you're using the retinol lotion and you start using it during the day, that's a no-no. That's a no-no. Of course you're gonna have dark knuckles. Of course it's gonna give you double sunburn. Of course it's gonna give you hyperpigmentation. The only best time for you to use retinoids is at night. That is the best time. Hello beautiful people. Hi guys, how are you doing today? Thank you for tuning in to watch my video today. This is your girl Unique Skin. Thank you for tuning in. Please, if this is your first time of tuning in, please do subscribe to my channel. Today we'll be talking about knuckle. Yes, knuckle is dark knuckle, dark feet, dark elbow, dark nail. Wow, it's been headache for a lot of people. I remember when I was trying to get rid of my knuckles too, it was really tough. So guys, so I'll be talking about knuckles. I will be talking about what dark knuckles is, causes of dark knuckles. We'll also be talking about how you can clear your dark knuckles and also how to maintain your dark knuckles and the natural actives that you can use in ingredients. Natural actives that you can use to clear your knuckles. So guys, please do subscribe to my channel. Please guys, subscribe to my channel and also turn on the notification bell to be alerted anytime I upload a new video. Also click the like button, share my video if this has been helpful to you. Also leave your comment down below, whichever questions you have on this video, on this topic, I'll sure give you appropriate answer. For this video, I will be cutting it into two. I'll be making it 1 and 2 so that it doesn't stay too long to watch a whole video at a time. So I'll be doing part 1 and part 2. So for today we'll be talking about what knuckle is and the causes of dark knuckles. So a whole lot of people talk about dark knuckles. What is really dark knuckle? What is a dark knuckle? A dark knuckle is a knuckle that has a separate, not separate, that has a different tone, skin tone, apart from your normal skin tone. That's what a dark knuckle is. And a dark knuckle can also be the dark places in your knuckle that is caused by hyperpigmentation, that the tone or the color is completely different, opposite to your skin color. So that's what a dark knuckle is. So a whole lot of people talk about dark knuckles and they tend to miss it because they think the only way you could get dark knuckle is through using chemicals or bad skincare. I would say no, that's not the only way you can get dark knuckles. That's the reason why we'll be talking about causes, different causes of dark knuckles. So we'll just dive in and we'll go straight to the causes of dark knuckles. So number 1 cause of dark knuckle is skincare selection. Skincare selection. So what is skincare selection, I mean, skincare selection has to do with the type of skincare you use, which will determine the kind of skin texture you have or the kind of result that you want to get. Now let us use someone that has like a very tough skin, for an example, and he or she wants to go like 3 shades, 4 shades, lighter, and she just go take this lotion and this set of skincare that will automatically skyrocket her to a whitening shade. That is wrong. That is a wrong selection of skincare. I mean, number one, you should note the kind of skin texture you have. You have you have a tough skin type. You should know that it's gonna be very hard for for lotion to penetrate fast into your skin. That's why you have to prep your skin first before you start whatever you want to use. Let's assume you never prepped your skin and you just went ahead and started using the lotion. You will get to a point that your knuckles or your elbow or your legs will not rhyme with the rest of your skin. The truth is, those sides are extremely very strong. What you are supposed to do as someone that has a very tough skin type is for you to just take it easy. You just have to choose a very mild, start from using a mild lotion skincare selection that will glow and brighten your skin first. That's what you should do first. Don't ever go straight to whitening, because of course it's gonna give you dark knuckles, it's gonna give you dark legs. So what you are supposed to do is just start with the glowing of your skin and with the brightening of your skin, and after a couple of months, like 2-3 months, you can now go to the next level, which is lightening your skin and also glowing your skin. So once you go into the next level, you are not going to see that it's not going to give you that dark knuckle, especially when you choose the right skincare. You are not going to have that dark knuckle. And after your lightening skincare, after a couple of months using your lightening skincare, you can now go into your whitening skincare. In that way, you see that you are you started from a lower end and you are going higher. So that way you give your skin rest, time to breathe, okay, and also time to get used to whatever you are laying on your skin gradually. So as long as you take it gradually, you will notice that you are not gonna have that so bad knuckle, or you are not gonna even have knuckles. But when you say you want to whiten your skin and you go straight to 3 shades lotion, what do you expect? You are gonna get the dark knuckle, dark legs, which you don't want. So let's make good skincare selection. Okay, now the next one is knowing when best to use your skincare. Knowing when best to use your skincare. Now there's a lot of active in skincare that that are very efficient for the skin, that are very active for skin lightening, for skin brightening, for skin whitening. There are a lot of actives, like you see the retinol, the AHA, the glycolic acid, lactic acid, malic acid. There's a lot of them, actives that are very good. Vitamin C, kojic acid, there's a lot. Now, knowing the best time to use this skincare is very important. Let's just take a retinol for an example. You're using the retinol lotion and you start using it during the day. That's a no-no. That's a no-no. Of course you're gonna have dark knuckles. Of course it's gonna give you double sunburn. Of course it's gonna give you hyperpigmentation. The only best time for you to use retinoids is at night. That is the best time you use retinoids. And during the day you apply your sunscreen, even when you're not using your retinoid. Okay, so that's just an example, knowing the best time to use your skincare. Now let's take acid, lactic acid, salicylic acid, or glycolic acid for an example, and use your acid during the day. Don't forget that this acid are very, they are, you know, highly sensitive to the sun, and once you use them and get into the sun, you expose the whole of your skin. The dark knuckles you're gonna get, it will be like times 1000. Yeah, you will be so amazed how your knuckle will come out, you know. And especially people that use, you know, knuckle, you know, cream or lotion or whatever knuckle stuff you are using, most of them are made with acids. Good acid though, you know, they are effective and they are natural on the skin, so they are not harmful acids, but they are very, you know, they are very sensitive to the sun. That's why you have to be careful when using this. If you use them wrongly, of course you're gonna have double, 3 times what you are preventing, you know, what you are trying to get rid of. So knowing the best time to use your skincare is very important to not getting a dark knuckles. And those are the, you know, that's one of the reasons why you have dark knuckles though, you know, because you wrongly use your skincare in the wrong time. All right, so the next one we'll be talking about is exfoliation. Exfoliation, guys. Yeah, exfoliation is so highly important, guys. It's very important. You know, if you do not exfoliate your skin, you probably will be having dark knuckles. Yes, because, you know, the exfoliation helps to soften, you know, those knuckles. They help to soften them, and you can easily, you know, the nutrients, the actives can easily penetrate into those knuckles. And don't forget that our knuckles are very strong. You know, the skin on the knuckle side are very strong. So that's why you need to boost, you know, your skincare with exfoliating. You have to exfoliate your knuckles, especially when you use knuckle scrub. Oh man, once you use knuckle scrub, because they are, you know, they are specially made for knuckles, once you use them, it's gonna really help you. It's gonna open up your skin, soften your knuckle to allow, you know, skincare to easily penetrate into your skin. So that's why exfoliation is very important. Now the next one, you know, that we'll be talking about is consistency in a way that, you know, some people, they start with using their knuckle set, knuckle cream, knuckle, you know, whatever you're using for your knuckle, and instead of them to use 2-3 times in a day, every day, they tend to use 1 time and maybe 2 times in a week. No consistency, and you expect that to work. No, the only time you can reduce your stuff, it's when you are maintaining. If you are doing a maintenance, then you don't have to use 3 times or every day. But if you are trying to get rid of the knuckle, you have to use it, you know, religiously, because I mean, if you don't, it's not gonna give you a good result. Imagine someone that applies the knuckle cream or knuckle oil in the morning and washes your hand during the day, and you just leave your hands like that and you expect it to work. Trust me, you're not going to get a good result. So the best thing is for you to do is be consistent in whatever you're applying. In that way you can also tell if what you're applying is working or not. But when you're not consistent, you can really say if it's working or not. So you can probably say if it's working or not. So that's why consistency is very, very important. And once you're not consistent, you know, the knuckle keep getting dark and darker and darker. So consistency is also very important. So the next one is sunscreen. I probably was supposed to just put this sunscreen thing in the first item. You know, sunscreen, you know, is very important. Like, is highly important. Like using a sunscreen on your skin, whether you are using a lightening skincare or whitening skincare or glowing skincare, or you are not even using anything, you're just moisturizing your skin, we all need to apply sunscreen. Now there are two different types of sunscreen you can choose from. You can take the organic kind of sunscreen. You can also take the mineral kind of sunscreen. Okay, whichever one you prefer, just apply it when going out during the day. And the difference between, actually the difference between the organic and the mineral is that the organic, which is made mostly made with zinc oxide and titanium oxide, you know, those are the main ingredients for the organic sunscreen. What they do is once you apply them on your skin and you go into the sun, what it does is it absorbs the sun rays, okay, and neutralizes it in your skin. That's what it does. But the mineral sunscreen, type of sunscreen, once you apply them on your skin, it repels back the sun rays. Okay, it does not even, you know, absorb into your skin. Now there's a lot of people that will say, okay, yeah, they prefer the organic, you know, because I mean, as long as it can neutralize whatever toxin that is absorbing, that's okay. And some people will argue that they just don't even want any toxin to, you know, any sun rays to be absorbed into their skin. They just want it to be repelled back. Whichever one you know, prefer, you know, whichever one you love, you know, it's okay. Just apply the sunscreen and it will really help you. And when using your sunscreen, you have to really, you know, read your, you know, the directions on how to use it, because there are a lot of different sunscreens out there, and they have like different types of, you know, directions on how to use each of the sunscreen. That some you have to apply 30 minutes before you go out. There's some you have to apply 20 minutes, some 15 minutes, and some you actually have to reapply every 2 hours. So it's highly important you go through the direction of the sunscreen you are using or you want to buy, whichever one. And there's some that is sweat resistance, water resistance. That's why you have to read the directions so that you apply them rightly, because even if you apply the sunscreen and you don't apply them directly, it's not going to work for you. That is the most important thing. It's not going to work for you. That's why you have to read the directions. Okay, so let's move on. So the next one, why you always have, you know, the dark knuckles coming back, is because of maintenance. Now people think because, okay, I have cleared my knuckles, I don't need, you know, to still maintain my knuckle anymore. That's a typical no. You have to still continue maintaining your knuckles. You can see my knuckle. I still maintain them, okay? I still maintain my knuckle. I still maintain my knuckles. Because I mean, if you don't maintain them and you keep on still using the whitening or lightening cream, there's a tendency that it will come back. It will come back, especially, you know, some lotions that, you know, rapidly give knuckles. Some people say, you know, the lotions they are using, even though it's giving them the dark knuckles, they just don't want to change it because they think it's very good on your skin. Yeah, that's okay. But I'll say this to you: try and keep maintaining your knuckles. In that way, you will be, you know, free from, you know, dark knuckles. So that's one of the causes of recurrent, or you still having dark knuckles still coming back. Okay, so we'll move on. The next one is, one of the causes of dark knuckles is lack of vitamin B12. Now, like I said from the beginning, dark knuckles are not only caused by, you know, chemical skincares or whitening skincare or lightening skincares. That's not the only way you could get dark knuckles. You can also get dark knuckles by deficiency of vitamin B12 or deficiency of folate. Those two, you know, things can make you have dark knuckles. That's why when you have this so bad dark knuckles, you know, I would say it is better for you to visit a dermatologist, because it could be a deficiency of these vitamins. If a dermatologist will find out if it's a deficiency of these vitamins. Once it's not a deficiency of either of these vitamins, then you good to go. You can now apply your home remedy, you know, that you have. And one of the home remedy that you can actually use, you know, is by combining lemon. You use lemon and baking soda. Yes, you combine lemon and baking soda. Those, you know, very effective. It could stay a longer time, okay? That is if you have patience. It could take a long time, but it works. It works, you know. So that's one of the things that you can use. You can also combine lemon and sugar. Combine those two things and apply on your knuckle. Those are the, you know, home remedy that you can use if you don't want to get the normal dark, you know, knuckle set or knuckle cream or whichever to get rid of it. You can do this home remedy by yourself, and half sugar and some lemon, and that's it. Combine them together, apply on your knuckle, you know, and it actually works. But the only thing is it takes quite some time to start seeing result, but it actually works. It actually works. So that's those, like I said, you know, as long as you are not deficient, you don't have deficiency of the vitamin B12, you can now use the normal, you know, method to get rid of it. But let's just know that skincare is not the only cause, or bad lotion is not the only cause of, you know, getting dark knuckles. Now the next one is reaction to drug. There's some medications that one uses, that you might use, that could really give you the dark knuckles. Yes, it has been proven that there's some medications that you can use that will cause dark knuckles. So like I said, it is not just using chemical lotion that gives dark knuckles. You can also get it from, you know, medications. You can also get the knuckles from medications. In this case, you have to also visit a dermatologist to help you, you know, correct it. Now another thing, so another thing that causes dark knuckle is detergent. Washing your dishes, you know, when you wash your dishes, you use your bare hands. You use your bare hands to wash your dishes, and you use a lot of detergents to wash these dishes. This causes dark knuckles. That's why I tell people, if you want to do your dishes, you know, with your hands, there's nothing wrong in doing your dishes with your hands. Just put on the gloves. Put on gloves and you will be okay. Do not use your hand and do your dishes. You know, you could get, you know, severe dark knuckles doing that, because you are using this detergents and they are chemicalized base, and it's definitely gonna give you, you know, dark knuckles. So once you want to do your dishes, you want to wash your clothes or whichever thing you want to do, and you want to use a detergent, try and use glove if you can. Okay, try and use glove. The next thing that we'll be talking is that why people have dark knuckles is it could be inherited. Like, okay, I guess I wouldn't use the word inherit. I think I will use a gene kind of, you know, word. It could be genetic, like, you know. So you could have a natural dark knuckle, because I know it's so funny to hear. I know it's funny. Some people think it's funny to hear, but the truth is you could have a natural dark knuckles, as long as, you know, you are not using any chemical lotion and your knuckle is still there, then it's natural. That means you are, you know, it's just mean it's natural. So like I was saying, you know, you could have dark knuckle which is natural, okay, which is genetic to you. Okay, so some people think all knuckles are caused by using lotion or cream. No, this knuckle could be natural. Let me give you an example, like a chocolate looking skin. Okay, you see the person is using just a normal kind of skincare, a normal lotion, a normal scrub. There's no whitening or brightening or lightening. Okay, it's just using a normal lotion, and they still have dark knuckles. They still have dark knuckles. What will you say about those ones? Okay, so it is not only by using chemical or whitening lotion that gives dark knuckles. Your dark knuckles might actually be natural. So you should try and find out if your dark knuckle is natural or not. Okay, so of course you can find out if you don't have dark knuckles and you start using a lightening lotion. Let's assume you then prep your skin and you're not using a scrub to help it out, and you start using a a brightening or lightening lotion, and you start developing this dark knuckles, then you know that it is not natural, because of course you never had it before. Okay, so that is one of the causes of dark knuckles. And so guys, so those are, you know, the reasons why we all develop dark knuckles, why you can have dark knuckles. Those are different reasons: skincare selection, knowing when best to, you know, use your skincare, exfoliating, okay, consistency, you know, using sunscreen, maintaining your knuckle is, you know, is one of the causes why you keep getting this knuckle all over, you know. Deficiency of vitamin B12 or folate, using detergents when doing your dishes, you know. And it could also be genetic, you know, so it could be inherited. Yeah, I know it's funny to, you know, that, but the truth is it could be natural. Your dark knuckles could just be natural. So guys, like I said, I'm going to cut this video into two, okay, so that it doesn't stay too long. So this is the end of part one. On the next part, we'll be talking of how you can clear your knuckles, and also how to maintain your knuckles, and the natural actives that you can use at home to help maintain or cure, or get rid of your knuckles. Okay, so we'll be talking about that on my next video. That will be part two of dark knuckles. So guys, before I go, I would like to introduce you to my formulation, my kind of formulation for dark knuckles. And trust me, this is effective because you can see my knuckle, guys. You can see my knuckle that I barely have a dark knuckle, even though I still maintain it. Okay, you can see that I barely don't have knuckles. And the truth is, what I'm going to introduce you to are my skincare formulated by UNIQUESSKIN, and once you lay your hands on them, you are good to go. Like I said, just religiously use them, and also after clearing your knuckles, try and maintain your knuckles. In that way you'll be good. So I'll be started by introducing you to Unique Knuckle Soap. Okay, Unique Knuckle Soap. So this is naturally formulated for only knuckles. This soap is naturally formulated for only knuckles. So how do you use this soap? So what you're going to do is you're just going to wet your knuckle with some water. After wetting a little bit, okay, then apply this soap on the knuckle and gently massage your knuckle very well. Gently massage your knuckle, and after 2 to 3 minutes massage, leave it to dry. Leave it to dry, because the longer it stays, the better they work. If you have time, leave it to dry. If you don't have time, you can leave it for 5 to 8 minutes and you're good to go. But if you have time, let it dry before you wash it off. Okay, so this is Unique Knuckle Soap. It is basically formulated for dark knuckles, dark leg, dark elbow, dark nail, dark toes, wherever the dark, especially it's meant for the tough areas. Okay, it's meant for the tough areas. So that is for the soap. And this is Unique Knuckle Scrub. Okay, I have the bigger one. These ones are in 4 ounces. I have the 8 ounces because some people get the 8 ounces because of course it's cheaper, and it's also, you can also use it for your feet. So instead of getting this, if you have, like, you want to work on your knuckles, your feet, and also maybe your elbow, it's better to get the 8-ounce size. Okay, it's out of stock, that's why you don't have it. But I'm going to put the pics up, whichever way. I'm going to put the pics up so that you can see it. So, but these are the two types that I have. It could come in this form, it could come in this form, and it could also come in the 8-ounce size. So this scrub are mainly formulated for dark knuckles, dark feet, dark elbow, dark nail. These are basically formulated for those areas. They are going to help those areas soften up, help the pores open for other knuckle cream or knuckle oil to penetrate faster, and it also help to exfoliate very well. It will mechanically exfoliate your skin because of the lovely active which is formulated in this. Okay, lovely actives. You have the salicylic acid, you have the lactic acid, you have the vitamin C, you have the giga white, snow white. Lovely, lovely, lovely actives, guys. So you can't afford to miss, you know, any of this. So it's not like, if you, depending on how bad your knuckle is, you don't have to get the set. Okay, if you have, you know, very bad knuckle, like it's so dark, it's very dark, then I say you get the set. But if it's not too dark, or you want to maintain, then you don't really, you know, need the set. So guys, the next one I'll be talking about is my knuckle oil. Okay, my knuckle oil. So like I said, this oil is basically formulated for only your knuckle. You know, this oil is very effective. It's very effective. It will help, you know, clear those knuckles. It will help. Like, it's tested. Like, I have so many, you know, reviews on this knuckle set, and reviews still keep coming. So guys, if you have bad knuckles, just contact me on 347-681-8892, or just go to my website, you know, www.uniqueskin.com, and just get all this. Okay, get them and sort yourself out. So like I said, this oil is basically formulated for dark knuckles. And I also have the knuckle cleanser. I do not have it, it's not in stock, but I'm gonna leave the pics up. It's a knuckle cleanser. What the knuckle cleanser does is it helps to clean all the debris, all the, you know, cream and the excess, you know, remaining soap that didn't go off from your knuckle, and also help to exfoliate. Okay, it exfoliates too, so it cleans them to set for the application of the other knuckle knuckle cream. Okay, that's what the knuckle cleanser does. Now the last one I'll be talking about is the knuckle cream, guys. So the knuckle cream, I don't know if you can see it now. Okay, so the knuckle cream, this knuckle cream is just the best. I won't lie to you, this is just the best. If you want to maintain your knuckle, get this knuckle cream. Get the knuckle cream, get the knuckle scrub, and get the knuckle cleanser for maintenance, or the oil for maintenance. Okay, if you have a very, you know, a very dark knuckle, then like I said, you get the set. This knuckle cream, how do you use the whole set? You use your soap, knuckle soap, apply it, let it dry off, then wash it off, then apply your knuckle scrub, exfoliate properly, and let it dry too before you wash it off. And after washing off, you take cotton wool, some cotton wool, and take some of the knuckle cleanser, apply it on your knuckle or your feet or your elbow, wherever you want to take, you know, you want to apply that to. Apply that and apply the oil. Let it dry for some time before you now apply the knuckle cream. Now when you are applying your knuckle cream, let's assume you take your knuckle cream, okay, and you apply on your knuckles. Try and apply your knuckle cream this way. Okay, make sure you rub on your palm, your knuckles, and the same thing goes to the other one. Apply that and rub this way. That's the proper way to apply the knuckle cream and the oil. And also you can, you know, use your hand for your thumb this way, and you are good to go, guys. So like I said, lay your hands on this knuckle set and you are good to go. So this is the end of my video, guys. Thank you, guys. I'm so grateful, guys. You don't know how grateful I am. Thank you for tuning in to watch my video. Thank you. If you want any of my products, okay, you can just contact me on 347-681-8892, or you go to my website www.uniqueskin.com, or you go to eBay ESTY and get any of my products. They are there. Or you go to Instagram and get any of my products, or you go to Facebook and get any of my products. My products are all on this, medias that I'm talking about. So just contact me, or you go to my website to get any of this. And if you have trouble using them, you can also, contact me to to educate you how best you can use them. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm so grateful. This is the end of my video. I'll see you some other time. Thank you. Be good. A peace. Bye bye.